I've just finished an evening class, and the first thing they were talking about, because I always sort of say, how's everybody feeling? And we just have a little input as to what's been going on since we last met. And a lot of them were saying that they were feeling quite strange recently. So I want to talk about what comes up often, up over and over again. And it's usually when we've got sort of circles of people just talking and then realizing, of course, that we're feeling the same thing. But it's almost like you can't put your finger on it. And what I'm really wanting to explore is the energies around the Earth, because I was talking to them about the solar flares and how the solar flares really affect our nervous system. And sometimes just knowing that can sort of normalize the experience that they were having. And those feelings are generally things like feeling unsettled emotionally, wired, foggy, flat, tired, but restless at the same time. And it's almost like the emphasis is how common that is right now with so many of us. So this is something that is very, I think, obvious in lots of ways, because everything that happens around the Earth is going to affect us. The sun releases bursts of energy all the time. These are the sun flares in plain language, and these sort of interact with the Earth's magnetic field. This has always happened. It's nothing new. It's not dangerous. But things are speeding up because I believe that a lot that's happening around the world is changing our consciousness. We're being more curious. We're looking at things that perhaps in the past we have thought were normal, and now we're thinking, no, it isn't really the way that I want it to be. But these interactions with the Earth's magnetic field, they have an effect on our nervous system. So humans are electrical beings, like we've spoken about a lot, haven't we? The brain, the heart, nerves, that they all run on signals. They all run on electrical signals. And these sensitive systems notice shifts more easily, especially when we're doing meditation, when we're doing all the different exercises that we've been doing on this podcast have been to slow down the brainwave activity and to connect intuitively and connect with our inner feelings. So those sensitive systems are noticing the shifts that we're making far more easily now. And especially true if someone's empathetic or creative or intuitive or already stressed, you've got that heightened ability that's there that is almost like a radar system where you're picking it up even faster and even quicker. So it tends to affect our moods. A lot of people were saying they felt a bit flat or they felt really wired. And that's ever so common. Sometimes that can interrupt your sleep patterns. And loads of people have been having vivid dreams. And I wonder whether you have. And it's all because of this emotional sensitivity. And it's almost like a feeling of being a little anxious, but without a cause. The other thing I've noticed, I've certainly had this, and that is head pressure, headaches, and really sort of temporal ones, or, right in between your eyebrows as well. And that feeling of not quite being yourself. It sounds strange because we never sort of put a finger on that, can we? But when we're looking at it, we're thinking about what's happening with me. Why am I feeling all of these strange things? But of course, it's your nervous system that's responding to this electromagnetic energy that's coming from the solar flares that's actually affecting the Schumann resonance, and that affects us. And this quite often is a huge calming pivot. It certainly was in the circle last night where, we were discussing this in depth. So you might say that if this resonates, you're not imagining things, and you're certainly not making them up, because your system is simply responding to more information than usual, because we've had lots and lots and lots of solar flares, not just one or two, and they're happening consistently. And of course, that is all affecting us, like I was saying. So, what we could do is to talk about thinking how we can change, how we can regulate what we're feeling. Because if we don't calm the nervous system, it's going to be more sensitive, and it makes sort of thinking harder, doesn't it? We need to find a regulation over an explanation, I think. So if we calm it through safety and rhythm and slowness, maybe, sort of being aware of those mitochondrial cells that we were talking about in our last podcast. So, and we know that the mitochondrial cells like rhythm, they're like things happening in a very calm way. And we know that as humans, we're electrical beings. Our brain, our heart, our nerves, they run on signals. So this sensitive system does notice shifts more easily. And like I say, especially if someone is empathetic or creative or intuitive or already stressed. Sometimes you'll find that your sleep is disrupted and that you have vivid dreams, because all of these frequencies and vibrations, they can change that, and they can affect your consciousness. So not only are we emotionally sensitive, but we can have anxiety without any cause at all. And like I said, the head pressure or tension right in between the eyebrows or around your brow gives you that feeling of not feeling quite yourself. Maybe we could also talk about what we could do that would help. So maybe we could explore that. We need to calm the nervous system by relaxing more. We can calm it through safety and rhythm and slowness, maybe resting up. And we need to rest really without feeling guilty, because I know a lot of us are really, really busy. And when we give that time to rest, especially if we're feeling something different, and we do extra rest, then we feel quite guilty about it. Hydration's really, really important, because without hydration, then our bodies are struggling, our systems are struggling. We could also have time outside, just walking in nature, being next to trees. All of that regulates the nervous system. Or we could do gentle movements, dance even. But there's less stimulation with whatever we're doing. Having earlier nights, maybe, that could be a good decision to make. And also, perhaps reframing that sensitivity as awareness and understanding that it's our systems that are getting really finely tuned. And that requires care, doesn't it, from us? We have to be more gentle with ourselves and not being, critical of what's happening. We could also do a nice relaxation. So if you can sit down somewhere safe, we could do that, and maybe that would help. So I've actually chosen one that I was given by my team spirit, and my team spirit are the consciousnesses that I channel down through trance or through seance, because I'm a transphysical medium. So I thought I'd share this one with you. And it's in a strange way of speaking, because of course it's the words that I'm given. So I'm going to record that one and just see if it calms you and calms that nervous system of yours. My dear, dear ones, don't you remember, before you chose to step over the veil into this earthly existence, we were one inside God's own heart and only knew our higher conscious selves. But today things may be different. Embrace the moments which brought you to this place at this your earthly time for this purpose. Create the presence of who is you, the one who is residing within this human body. Embrace the very core of who is you. Choose to bring forth your power now. Choose to bring forth evidence of what you are capable of achieving. Slow down your tangled thoughts for just one moment and be. Slow down and connect with your power which runs through you and is the core of life itself. This core is common to all living things, which links every living thing together: humankind, the animal kingdom, the flora, trees, plants, crystals, and all which reside here on your earth. Linking all as one in this universe. Feel this matrix of life like a web connecting all as one. This is where the true power lies. Connect and feel the energy. Feel the vibration as you send out love to all. Feel connected with every tree, every flower, every animal, every drop of water, and every breath that has been breathed. All consciousnesses, all that is, and that is you. You are a part of Mother Earth, and she is a part of you. Feel totally one with yourself and with everything that is. Expand beyond the confines of who you thought you were. As you expand beyond all restrictions of your earthly mind, know that everything is already yours. Everything is already there, right in front of you, right now. Sweet humankind, sit in your power of love and breathe out peace to all in your world. Let it encompass every living thing. Breathe out peace. Breathe out love. Breathe out healing energy and balance this sphere that is here and now. Become more aware of your breath. Follow your breath as you inhale, and follow your breath as you exhale. Become mindful of everything that is around you right now. Now become aware of your surroundings. What is in front of you? What is behind you? The space beneath you and the space above you. Become aware of your own body, your precious vehicle. Be aware of where it touches the seat or the floor or wherever you are at this moment. Breathe. Breathe, dear one. Breathe in and build the energy, your energy. Become aware of any tension in your body, particularly around your eyes, behind your eyes, around your mouth, the corners of your mouth. Allow those muscles to become heavier, softer, and smoother. Bring your awareness to the muscles around your eyes, behind your eyes, the muscles in your scalp, the back of your head, and allow them to become softer and smoother. Breathe. 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 Bring that awareness to your shoulders, your arms and hands, and allow all your muscles to lengthen and become softer, heavier, and smoother. Bring that awareness to your chest, abdomen, and back, allowing your muscles to lengthen and become softer and heavier and smoother. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe, dear one. Bring your attention to the muscles around your hips and allow your hips to spread, relaxing your pelvis, legs, knees, ankles, feet and toes, and allow those muscles to lengthen, become heavy, softer, and smoother. Now bring your attention back to your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. And following the flow of your breath. Now imagine as you breathe in
Your breath begins to inflate a ball of energy by your solar plexus, your point of power, your hara point. And as you exhale, see that ball of energy deflates. Breathing in and breathing out. Filling and deflating your ball of energy with your natural rhythm of your breath. Breathe. 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 Become aware now of your spirit, the essence of who you are, now at peace, relaxed, and in harmony. Allow your spirit, your essence, to be free to expand. Focus on your solar plexus area and visualize a pure white ball of light. This is your center of power, and you continue with your breathing. Start to visualize that small ball of light beginning to expand and grow with each breath. Filling your entire body. Let the light fill every cell, every fiber of your body or your being. You become a beacon of light. Imagine it alive and vibrant, traveling through your body, illuminating every part of you. Let that light travel through you. Be you. You become the light. You are the light. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, dear one. Now intensify the light so much it begins to filter through your skin and pours into the room you're in. Let it go. Let it expand, filling wherever you are. Filling the earth, the planet, illuminating the earth by your power, by you sitting in this power, generating this power, your magnificence. Now expand your power, your light, up into the universe, into the stars and planets. Feel yourself becoming one, illuminating everything within you and without you. Around you, above you, and below you. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, dear one, to the power you have forgotten you are. Now become aware of another beacon of light, shining, illuminating everything, just as you do. The light is expanding and beginning to meet your light. This is the universal light. You can reconnect with that universal power, that source, and let your light blend and harmonize, bond with this light. Feel you are the universe. You are the divine. You are all that is, and allow it to absorb the light of the divine. Feel and remember the connection, the power that is you, and the power of the universe as one. Sit in this power, your power. Feel the love, the harmony, the power, the magnificence of you. Now today is different. You can send up love. You can send up balance. Wake up, dear one. Wake up. Sweet humankind, sit in your power of love and breathe out peace to all in your world. Let it encompass every living thing. Breathe out peace. Breathe out love. Breathe out healing energy. And balance the fear that is in your world. Now it is time to come back. Take a deep breath and be aware of your physical body. Bring your consciousness back to behind of your eyes. And when you're ready, open your eyes and come back.
Before we finish today, I want to share something with you. Over the past few months, I've had a lot of people get in touch to say how valuable they find these episodes and to ask how they can go a bit deeper or learn more. I've been recording this podcast weekly for a long time now, and the conversations have naturally become more reflective and more in depth. It's work I genuinely love and care about, and I've realised it's time to create a space where that kind of weekly content can be supported properly. So I'm launching a private podcast with weekly episodes available for subscribers at £5.99 per month. The public podcast isn't going anywhere, but it will now only be one episode per month instead of weekly. That monthly episode will stay exactly as it is now, thoughtful, grounded, and freely available. The private podcast is for those of you who listen regularly and want ongoing weekly content, deeper conversations, and ideas that build over time. There's no pressure to join. This is simply an option. If it's right for you, you're very, very welcome. If not, I'm glad you're here, and that won't change. All the details are in the show notes so that you can take a look when it suits you. Thank you again, as always, for listening and for being part of this space.